Right. Let's see if I am live. Hopefully I will be. Yeah, there we go. Just get the screen up so I know what's what. Okie dokie. Yes, Sandra, you are first. Excellent. Right. Okay, this is going to be a pretty brief rundown of the challenge that I set before and how I've now ended that challenge essentially because after 4 hours nobody's actually done any work on it. If I just click now anti-flat earth and then I check for a filter, so I'll do today. We have nobody that's actually done any trying to debunk or trying to claim the $300 that I put out for this, except for Nathan, and again he didn't really perform the task as required. So I'm going to have to up the ante. I'm going to have to offer more money, and that's essentially what it is. So hi Ryan, nice to see you in. So I'm going to be offering more money, and I'm going to be just adding something additional to the original challenge. Now here's the deal, right? We have the holidays are coming up soon, and I have family to buy presents for, but the present that they would like the most for me would be to essentially stop being a flat earther, because in their mind they think I'm a bit loop the loop. So I'm going to use their Christmas money, the money that I would put away for Christmas and buying them presents, to put into the pot. So the pot I am now going to set at $700. Right, so $700, and here is the challenge. I'm going to play you the video that I put out today, and here I am essentially with some air pressure, and I'm going to fill up the tire with air pressure. So the pressure of the 28 psi that I'm going to put in is now contained in a container. So essentially that's it. Now if we live in an open system, this should be easy to demonstrate, having different pressure gradients next to other pressure gradients, because in their model we can go from no psi to 14.7 psi very easily without a container. So the challenge is this: $700. The other, by the way, the other challenge is now finished because I can't do two at once. I can't do $700 and $300, because if you both complete both tasks, that's going to be $1,000, and I haven't got $1,000. I have $700. So I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket and hope that a Glober can do this. Right. So I want a Glober to demonstrate, like I am now, filling the air, putting the pressure into the tire. I want somebody, a Glober, anybody, to demonstrate to me 16 psi of pressure next to anything without a container. So I want 16 psi next to anything, and I want them to perform it as an experiment. I want them to be able to control it. See, the pressure that's in this car, well, in this tire, is now controlled. So if I want to drive away on it, that tire, I'm now in control of it. I'm in control of that air pressure. So the air pressure is under my control. I can move it around. I can manipulate it. Now, the air pressure that's on the Earth apparently is being controlled by the Earth and gravity. So the air pressure is being controlled. So I want them to demonstrate to me in an experiment for $700, them controlling 16 psi of air pressure and being able to manipulate it and have it existing, and prove to me that it is 16 psi. That's the challenge. An updated challenge. It should be relatively easy. If you've already had some ideas how to do the 14.7 psi without a container, great. This is just extra money for you guys. Additional cash. Right. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to my other video in a moment, and I will close that down. So that challenge is now ended. Nobody has actually completed the challenge that I set them 4 hours ago. I mean, I thought it would be really easy for them to put something out. Nobody's done it. And yeah, so $700. I want them to show me controlled PSI next to and some more PSI. Right, who've we got in? Right, the brain. Hiya, nice to see you in. And we have 15 watching, and I believe, oh, and here's another thing, right? Think of it this way. Not only will you be making $700 if you can do this, you'll be freeing me up, because essentially I don't want to be climbing up Nicky Nook in the winter. Who wants to do that? 700 feet up. Who wants to climb it? But I've said I'm going to do it. But essentially, if somebody can do this, it means that I don't have to do that then, because it'll be, hey, Shocky, right? It'll be giving me a reason to steer away from flat Earth, you know, because it should be relatively easy for them to prove to me that there can be a pressurized system next to a non-pressurized system with pressure gradients. Dead easy. And here's another thing. Nathan Oakley, for instance. I'm making this guy's channel. I'm making him a ton of money. Every time I come on with my evidences and I show him it and he gets the super chats, I don't get any money for that. He's coining it in. And like you guys keep saying to me, you keep telling me that at the end of the day, you know, I'm doing all the work and Nathan's getting all the money. Well, look at it this way. If you guys can perform this task for me, then essentially I won't need to go on Nathan's debates anymore and waste my time doing that. And Nathan's channel will die a slow death. So essentially you'll be helping to do all kinds of good for everybody. You guys want Nathan gone. What a better example. Complete the task. Make yourself $700 as well. Make my family happy. Make me go back to the ball. So there's the challenge. I've upped the money. I've been very clear with what I want. So if you guys can do that, perfect. If not, I guess I'm going to be climbing Nicky Nook all winter time. And I guess that Nathan's going to continue to make tons of money. So, a few shout outs before I go. Constance Bruns, nice to see you in. The Mind of God, yes, it is flat. Daz Studio, nice to see you in. Joey Silv, Chocolate Saying, Jose. Who else have we got? We've got Ryan in, and The Brain. And to all the other people that are in 24 watching that haven't said anything, I'll say hello to you as well. And essentially, that's all I wanted to say. You now have a new challenge, new task, and I will update it in the description when I finish this live stream. Thank you very much.